changes.
Alright guys, so next we're doing Ion vs Ronin. Let me see what wait. We're doing Ion vs Ronin now, so I'm gonna be using Overcore 0-point Tripwire. That way I can have better energy management rather than having to dump my abilities when I want to use Tripwire. I'm gonna be doing my best to keep him within melee range so I can box him through his sword block, which is better damage than if I was laser shotting his sword. At the same time, I'm going to be using the laser melee cancel to my advantage so I can melee out of my lasers and keep good energy management while at the same time being ready to punish him if he is going to try to push me. So I'm going to be doing my best to anticipate when he's going to let go of block and land those laser shots. I'm going to position around my tripwires and avoid turning my back to him. That way I don't have to I really need to stay close to those tripwires to keep a area advantage, because the closer I am to my tripwires, the more careful he has to be when fighting me, and also the better chance I have of punishing him for his own mistakes like arc wave and the tripwires. I'm trying to avoid staying at max max range. I can't talk. Trying to avoid staying at max energy as well, that way I'm not missing out on damage output. Try to vortex that back. Got that punish. Alright, he's got core, so I'm going to try to use my core in a second to kind of cancel this out the best I can. Oh, my tripwire canceled out. I might be able to melee box his core too. Alright, so he dashed off. That's really good for me. That means I can run this way. Try to get away from his a little bit. As long as I'm standing here, he can't really arc wave me safely for the most part. He has to be really careful about not hitting those coils. So that was a really good break for me with him messing up those. There. Got the punish. Nice. Got him. So I saw there on the bridge, he had to hold his arc wave for a second and give me a chance to hurt him when he wanted to throw them, because if he threw it too close to the coil, then he would have taken a half a bar of damage, which is the main punishes that we're going for, is the tripwire and the laser shot damage. And as long as I can keep landing those when he's not blocking, this is very much in my favor until the core comes up, and then I have to melee box this core or stall it out the best I can. Which, your main point, the main reason you use laser core in this matchup is to make him hold sword blocker move for 4 seconds of his core. That way you have less time that you need to box him perfectly, because you're not going to do good damage with the laser core, but you will, if he's not blocking, then you will. So you're just trying to make him block or make a mistake there. But I got the battery in good time. That's helpful for me. Right there, I was able to push him back. That cost him an arc wave, and that also gave me a gap to get all my energy back. Nice. I got 3 punishes right there. That was a tripwire, a melee, and then the arc wave as well. Plus really good splitter rifle damage. I have my core ready, but I'm going to save it, because if he gets his core, or if I don't kill him with my core and then he comes at me, I'm going to die. So I really just need to try and stall this out. Alright, nice. I got another punish. Got him. I think he arc wave. I think he walked over the tripwire right there. That was really interesting. Not sure if he shot it or arc waved it or I destroyed it somehow. So as you see, the more I'm positioning around my tripwires, the harder his life is, and because he has to play very carefully and be really kind of scared to make a move, because if one mistake and he loses a third of a bar, or at least half a bar of health. Like that one mistake he made cost him almost 2 bars of health, which is completely game changing in this scenario. Tripwires are your best friend here. Make sure he disembarks for battery. Watch him come up and just shoot me in the face. Oh, never mind, he's pulling it. Right there, if that was a normal 1v1, I would have been able to throw an arc wave and get his overshield off, but we're just trying to keep our matchup. Or it's just a pilot damage involved. Alright, he's in a really good position. I don't like where he is. My best get some free punishes right here. Arc wave me, Jake. You know you want to. So as long as he's right there, you see, he can't arc wave me, even though it's a perfect opportunity for him to, because it's right there. Oh, he missed the arc. I'm gonna try to stand in front of this coil a little bit more. He's playing careful again. See, there's that punish because he's stuck at a distance because of my tripwires. So these tripwires are really keeping him at bay. I'm trying to position that one there. That way it covers all 3 lanes. Got a free melee damage right there. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Alright, if I keep him in the tall way, I can get some good laser core damage on him when he's coring. Oh, I don't have my wires now. That would have been a good chance for him to push. Choices, Jake it. Being really smart about trying to get that advantage. Nice play. That's an issue. He's being very careful not to use that core right now. Try to box him out. Get the laser, nice. Got the rip. That's a win. Yeah, I boxed out his core, got another laser to get him doomed, and go for that termination. Right there, my core was to keep him close to me, because obviously he's not going to back up, and then just get as much free damage as I can, trap him there, and get the box and rip. Game.